Hello, and thank you for joining me on the Endless Mountain Network. And the truth is out. At least it's getting out. There was a great clip in a movie which said, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. And realistically, many people can't handle the truth. However, if you can't handle it, at some point you're going to have to. So you might as well learn how to handle the truth. And the first thing I do to handle it is accept it. Whether it be good or bad, who cares? Just learn to accept it, because I've already learned in my life that they have lied so much back in that day, and that if you want to pick what would be a smart bet, it was that they lied rather than telling the truth back then. Because we were part of a lower frequency. There was a lot more fear than there was that of love in the air. And I just understand that and I accept that. So now we're finding out all of our truth and your secrets. You being the government, they're going to come out. So if you're watching this and you're hiding something right now, keep trying to hide it, because it's going to come out. I guarantee you, based on what the Mayan Calendar says, is going to come out. Now, does this mean 100% of their secrets are going to come out? Maybe, but I'd have to say quite a few. I would guess over 80 to 90% of their secrets are going to come out, and all of the big ones. So that means stuff. Well, look at the ones that we're figuring out right now. If you want to search on the internet, if there's more, you can let them know in a comment or a video response below. But the ones that are on the internet are 1A, the UFOs, and the government seems to be hiding all of that stuff right now. They seem to be keeping it a little secret, a little white lie. They don't want us to know that we are not alone in this universe, and they have came here before, and they will most likely, and almost most definitely, come here again. They're actually probably in this planet right now as you watch it. There's probably many of them on this planet, and the government probably knows about it, but they aren't telling us yet, because they're telling us stuff as we move on. And it might not be them telling us. I mean, we might be spiritually figuring this stuff out, meaning their spirit guides are given the information to be sent out. So even though they don't consciously realizing this information is being sent out, maybe they do, maybe they don't, but this information is being sent out on a universal level. Also, so that's one. 911 wasn't an inside job. If you know me well enough, you would say, yes, I believe that it was. There's too much evidence stating that it wasn't. And of course now, when I look back at the past, I believe a lie more than that of what they say is the truth, because we were in a time where they lied more than they told the truth. And I also wonder if that was the truth, meaning that it was terrorists as a truth. Isn't the U.S. security a little bit better than that to let that happen, and then the investigations that were not done? And there's just too much evidence that shows to me that it happened to be stuff that Bush knew about in advance. Question is, does Bush feel bad about it? Does Bush feel, if 911 was an inside job, does Bush feel bad about it? I would say yes. I would say yes, because of the way, I mean, it's like the Mayan calendar cycle as far as the reason why. And does this mean that he's going to go out and say, oh, by the way, we did it? Not yet, but it probably will mean he will admit to the fact, or someone in the government will admit to the fact at some point by 2018. I don't know, 2018. Yeah, 2016 really. By around 2016, it will be admitted, I think. We'll see. I mean, that gives me about 7 years on my prediction to be right or not. And it could be right in 29 or 2010, because 29 and 2010 is where we get all this truth. So Alex Jones has done a great job with videos. I mean, there's videos like Truth Rising. There's so many great videos. There's so many great articles that can be read. So much proof that this was that of an inside job, another part of your secrets. Also, we got the stuff about the landing on the moon. I mean, that's to me is like flipping a coin. I got so much evidence on both sides. And like I say, I believe a lie more than the truth for back then. Because we were in that area of cycle where there was more fear than love and more lies than truth. So they lied. It's going to be a thing of the past because it's not going to be that way anymore. We're getting the truth out and we're going to be able to fix the truth. So what other truth? We got the monetary system. That's another one. We're finding out the truth about that, how the money system is done, how the economy is done, and how really you take stuff like paper money, which is like paper. I mean, to me, this is more valuable than this in the sense you can do more with this paper than I can do with this. I can't write much on this. I got more paper here than I got here. But because people want to believe this is good, people do. That's part of the truth age that is coming on. Thank you, Zeitgeist, Money as Debt, Monopoly Men, and so many people who have helped display the truth on the monetary system. Now, of course, there's other ones, and there's a lot of small ones which I'm not talking about, of course. But I kind of wonder what the next surprising big one's going to be, because I really do think there's going to be at least one or two big ones coming up in 29 and 2010. This will be the time when this stuff will manifest, because how the Mayan calendar works for underworld cycles of evolution of consciousness seems to be is you have 7 days and 6 nights. When we go through days 1 to 3 and nights 1 to 3, it means that we are getting over mastering the previous cycle and understanding more on the next one. So day 1 to night 3 of the current cycle was right around the turn of the century, or anywhere between 1999 and 2000, and this lasted until about 2003-ish, 2004. So that was a period where power was coming to its close and truth was starting to override it. So right around 2004, maybe 2005, that is when truth overrid power. And we're starting to see a lot of this truth come out wherever you look, and the internet's been a big source for it. So now that we move into this, we're starting like days 4, night 4, day 5, and night 5 is where the big switch usually happens. The big stuff as far as the advancements start in day 5, and the big declining negative stuff happens in night 5. Day 6, night 6, and day 7 is the manifestation of which, and now we are going to be manifesting truth a lot more. So we're going to see a lot more truth now than we did back then. At least I truly believe that being the case. But we're also going to be trying to figure out what the next age is. That is an age of conscious co-creation. And when we move from that age, that's when we hit the 2012. And the truth age is very early, because the truth age would be from around 2000 to about 2025. It's going to be about a 25-year age, and it's going to probably stop. I mean, once we get to around 2020, that is when we are going to, the truth age is going to start to dissipate, and that'll be the start of the creation of the next industrial revolution, which will be a future video, Industrial Revolution 2. I still need some motivation and thought for that, but that's pretty much how the Mayan calendar seems to be going. So the first half of the truth cycle. Is it a fear-based society? And we're going to be doing the second half in a love-based society. So it seems to me that everyone in the elite government feels bad about what they do. And you know what? I kind of want them to feel bad, because that's what evolution is all about. So I believe George Bush feels bad about what he's doing. I truly believe that Ben Bernanke feels bad about the monetary system. I think that if the moon landing was fake, that the people involved in that feel bad about it. Obviously, if it wasn't fake, the people who say that it was fake feel bad about it. So that to me is how I feel. They feel bad. And once you feel bad for so long, you got no choice but to let it out. And either let it out physically by going on the media, on newspaper or TV or YouTube and saying, we did this, we screwed up, blah, blah, blah. Or your spirits send the information to other people, and that's why we have these videos like Zeitgeist and Truth Rising and so much more. But we're in a truth age. So now that we're in a truth age, it's time to accept the truth for what it is. Don't fear it. Do the best you can to handle the truth. And then when you know the truth, understand the truth the best you can. Because a lot of this truth is going to be coming free. I don't know what a lot of it's going to be. And you know what? I'm waiting for the next big surprise in this world. Something that's going to totally surprise the world. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Remember, feel the love, accept the love, share the love, and have yourself a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.